Anjali Na, and I am a Kathaka. And a Kathaka is a rhythm maker, a storyteller. We tell stories not with our voices, but with our expression, our eyes, our eyebrows, our neck, our wrists, our feet, and our bodies. So, I am excited to share with you a little bit about the Kathak dance from India. This is a classical dance from India. It's different than Bollywood or Bhangra, which is native, it's a folk dance native to where my family comes from, which is Punjab. So all the different regions of India have very, very different languages, food, dance styles. So I'm very excited to share Kathak dance with you. Can everyone say Kathak? Good, K-A-T-H-A-K. And this is from the northern part of India. Now kids, can we drive to India? No, how do we get to India? On a plane. Has anyone ever been to India? Very good. Has anyone ever tried Indian food? Hey, good. That's my favorite. So, I'm going to begin by showing you a very exciting dance that brings a lot of the rhythms and spins, my favorite, and movements from Kathak dance together. But it will not be a story. It's just a lot of rhythm. But I invite you to open your eyes. Actually, first of all, we're going to use a lot of our imaginations today. Can I have everybody put their imagination caps on? Okay. Can we open our eyes? And we're going to really have to open our ears because there is a lawnmower and all kinds of things happening, right? Okay. Now, before I even begin this piece, that was choreographed by my teacher. My teacher who danced up until he was 70 years old. And he was known to have the fastest feet in all of India and America. Now, I don't have feet as fast as he does. But I'm very excited. You're going to hear in the music, you're going to hear his voice, and he's going to be reciting sounds. These sounds are called bowls. Can everyone say bowl? Good. And it's not your cereal or soup bowl, okay? It is a B-O-L. It is a language bowl. So if I were to say taka, taka, what would you say? Good. Taka, takita. Takate, takate. Diga, 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 te. Very good. Those sounds tell my feet and body what to do. So like da, 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 da. So all kinds of sounds can come from and that, right? Actually, that is how a lot of the sounds from Kathak came. People would I'm so thankful that we're all sitting in nature together today. A lot of the sounds from Kathak came from nature. A lot of the movements and stories came from nature. I don't know how we would mimic that sound that we just heard. How would we mimic that sound? Using your hands or your feet? What might you do? Right? That was a very loud pop. So many beautiful things we can do. You might start to listen to nature and sounds, and instead of being annoyed by them, see if you can imitate them in your own rhythmic way. Okay. So, first of all, I'll tell you a little bit more about Kathak, but let's just enjoy what it looks like. So, we're going to begin with Malcolm's Tarana. Okay, are we ready? And you can dance with me too. Thank you very much. Now, my friend here in black, if you were moved to clap, you're more than welcome to clap. In a lot of times in our Western world here in America, especially, we want to be polite and sit quietly, right? And not disturb. But if you ever go to a movie theater in India, they're all talking to the screen. Sometimes throwing things at the screen. But very interactive. So this performance very much needs you as well. Kathak is a very, very ancient dance form. And actually, it really is done by a solo dancer. I know now we're used to lots of people on stage wearing very pretty dresses, lots of color and spins, but it is a solo dance and it requires a lot of training and time, and is for those who are really committed to it, they're committing their life to it. But usually, in a real live performance, we would have a wonderful set of musicians, a drummer who plays tabla. Has anyone ever seen or heard of tabla? Yes, okay, tabla, and then maybe, you've heard of Zakir Hussain, right? Zakir Hussain is a very famous tabla player. He and my teacher, Pandit Chitresh Das, they came to California at the same time from India. Oh, you should see them when they were young. Zakirji's hands and Guruji's feet, very fascinating. Then you'd have maybe someone playing something with a string, like a sitar. It's like a guitar, but sounds different. Many beautiful instruments come from India. Now, Kathak is ancient. It began where the wandering bards and minstrels would travel from village to village, like this, from town to town, coming and presenting for the people and telling stories through their dance and through their mime. And then, later in its history, it went into the temples and became a form of devotion to the divine. Beautiful philosophies come out of it, universal philosophies. And then when the Mughals, how many of you like history? Okay, when the Mughals came to India, a lot of details left out, but when the Mughals came to India, they loved this dance form, and they wanted to bring it into the courts. Instead of a form of devotion, they made it a form of entertainment for the kings in the grand palaces who would sit and watch the dancers. And then, back in the 20th century, it really became very rhythmic. So all of these rhythms started to evolve. So all of these dance forms started to change over time. So what you're presented with today is what I was taught by my teacher. Now, we thought the sound system might not work. And I said, what do we do? But we were trained that even if we don't have a sound system, we still become our own musicians and our own counters and our own dancers. So we can sing and count and dance all at the same time. So before we do that, I'd like to ask you to communicate with me without any words. How's this? I'm going to do something, I'm going to ask you to repeat it, okay? Very tricky, right? But if you feel rhythm, we're going to feel all those in-between beats. But how beautiful that we can communicate just through rhythm, okay? When I was doing this for some students this morning, some kids, we got to stomp, but I don't think we'll hear very much in the breath. So I'm going to grab another instrument and come right back. These are hand cymbals called manjira. Can everyone say manjira? Good. I know it's a little sharp to the ears, but very beautiful. And people can do all kinds of fast things, which I cannot do, but beautiful things. This I'm going to use to keep our basic 16-beat rhythmic cycle. How many of you now like math? I heard a grumbling. Oh my goodness, but some of you like math, right? How many of you can count to 16? Yeah, okay, very good. I'm going to ask you to count to 16 with me soon. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you our basic foot Kathaka, which is 8 steps. I go right, left, and left, right. That is called one Kathaka. Okay, I'm going to do a little math. I'm going to put one set of 8 for the younger ones. Just watch how fast my feet will get. But for the older ones, we're going to do a little math. I'm going to put one set of 8 over 16 beats. If I'm going to do that, adults or teenagers or elementary school, what am I going to do? If I want to step, how am I going to step? I'm counting 16 beats, but I only want to fit 8 steps over it. Okay, I can't hear everybody, but I'm going to step every other beat, right, to fit 8 over 16 evenly. Then I'm going to do 2 sets of 8. So 2 times 8 is? What is 8 times 2? Thank you. Good job. And so that means I can step every beat because I have 16 beats. Then I'm going to double it. What is 16 times 2? 32. Okay. And double them, so that's 4 sets of 8, right? Did I say that? Yeah, that's 4 sets of 8. 8 times 4 is 32. What is 8 sets of 8? 8 times 8? 64. Okay, we're going to keep going. What is 16 sets of 8? No calculators. What is it?
128.
Yes, 128. And our friend in the back. Last one. 24 times 8. No pressure. Yell it if you know it, and even if you don't. 192. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to build up my feet, counting 16, and I'm going to start with 1 set of 8. It'll take a little time, and we're going to build up to 192 steps in just 16 counts. Let's see how long 16 counts is. Are we ready? Count with me. So I'm going to say 13, 14, 15, 16, and we're going to start together on 1. So I'm going to set the pace by saying 13, 14, 15, 16. Clap on 1 and 2. Count loud. This is very sleepy counting. 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Excellent. Great. Okay, so you can count with me in your mind, and I'm going to count the 16. I'm actually going to try to sing. I don't have a beautiful singing voice, but we were trained to sing, and I'm going to move my feet really fast while I also wear these ankle bells. And these ankle bells are called ghungru. Can you say ghungru? Not kangaroo. Ghungru. And if you saw me putting, very good. If you saw me putting them on, did you see how long the strings were? 128 bells on each ankle, 2 pounds each. So whatever I do, it's adding a lot of extra challenge. So that is why we do it. Anything you love to do, not so easy, right? But we're gonna do a fun challenge. So this is my fun challenge for today. 13, let me sing. 13, 14, 15, 16, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 2 sets and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 offbeat, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 4 sets, 1, 2, 3, offbeat, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 8 sets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slowing a little bit, 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 sets, 128 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 24 sets. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. And it'll just get better. So, my teacher taught us anything you want to do well. Who loves to dance? Okay. Who loves to dance but kind of is shy about dancing? Me too, actually. It's one thing when you're taught to just do what you have been, or do what you've been taught, but another to just let go, right? And have some fun. Who likes to write? Okay. Who likes to sing? Who likes to play sports? Okay. Who likes to just sit and eat yummy food? Yeah, whatever you love to do, except maybe the food, but even that, whatever you love to do, my teacher said there are only 3 things you have to do to get very good at it. The first one, what can you guess is it? Practice. What do you think the second one is? Yes, so what is the third one? So what is it that you have to do anything really well? Okay, that wasn't convincing. 1, 2, 3. Very good, okay. Now, we are going to tell a story. I'm going to sketch through a story with you and play the music and tell you a story without words. So you're going to have to put those imagination caps back on if they fell off. Putting them back on. This is our last piece. And then I'm going to ask any of you who would like to come join me on stage, and we're going to dance together and do our rhythms and stories together. And even if you're sitting in the audience, you will also participate. So, we are going to go back in time. No iPads, no iPhones. And we have a little boy named Krishna. Krishna is known to be a superhero in India. And he's just a little boy, just your ages. Krishna loves to play the bansuri or bamboo flute. I actually have one with me on the table back there with some books if anyone wants to take a look after. So Krishna loves to play his bansuri. It's a beautiful day out and the sun is so beautiful. The sun is setting. Actually, in this case, it's probably a little earlier. But Krishna says, I've played my flute, I've practiced, and I'm going to put my flute away. And I want to play with my friends. But where are they? I don't see them. So he's looking for his friends, and there in the distance, he sees his friends. So he calls them over. Now, Krishna loves to tease his friends, never ever in a mean way, just for fun. He says, look, everybody, come, see. What? Just for me. And he begins to play. What do you think Krishna is playing with? Yell it out. A ball. Okay. This is where some imagination caps fell off. Put them back on. What is this? A ball. Let me see, everyone, put your hands together. Let me see. Just bounce the ball a little bit in your hands, a little bit up, and it comes down. But however high it goes, your eyes have to go there. So you have to make me believe how high the ball is going. So let me see. Throw your ball up and catch it. Let me see. Can I believe how high you're throwing it? Very good. Very good. Oh, no one's playing ball over here. Is anyone playing ball? We have some yummy food over here. Okay. So, Krishna says, everybody come see what I have just for me, not for you. And he starts to play with the ball. And he says, I won't give. Come get the ball from me. And all the friends start playing and teasing each other. And all of a sudden, one of the friends, after playing, into the river. And everyone becomes scared. Remember, this is just a story, but everyone becomes scared. And one of the friends, when we turn, that means we change character. Because there's only one of me, and I have to play so many characters. And when I turn, I became a friend who started crying. And I turned again. I became a smart aleck friend who said, no way, I'm not getting that ball. Krishna is also scared, but he becomes brave and says, don't worry, I will get the ball for you. And Krishna jumps into the water and starts looking through the murky water. And he sees there is the ball wrapped up in the huge tail of Kalia. So Krishna grabs the tail, gives it a big yank, wakes up a huge river serpent, Kalia. Remember, this is pretend. Have fun in the summer. Keep swimming. So, now, the big serpent Kalia is in there. And he says, who woke me up? I was taking such a good nap. And he sees this little boy holding his tail and just pulling him through the water. And he becomes so angry. And Krishna, he starts to pull Krishna. And Krishna starts to pull back and forth. The two start to battle. So grab those imagination caps, because I'm going to ask you at the end who won this battle. All right? Are we ready for the story of Kalia Daman? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Of that story. Everybody, who won? The boy. What is the boy's name? Krishna. Okay. Because Kalia, let's call the boy Krishna. Because he believed in himself, right? Said, right. We'll defeat Kalia. Kalia was defeated. Okay. He was made calm. And he looked up. Kalia looked up at Krishna, this little boy, and says, "How did you defeat me? You are so great. I will take you back above the water on my serpent hood." And so when Krishna rose out of the water, holding the ball and Kalia's tail, he threw the ball back to his friends, took his flute, and it said that the very first sounds of Kathak dance, ta, te, e, came from Krishna's wet feet dancing on the hood of the serpent Kalia. Fun story? Yeah, good. This is the beauty of tradition passed down, even oral tradition, movement tradition, and all the wonderful lessons that can come with it. So, last lesson of the day. This story was not about Krishna or Kalia. Who was the story about? The story was about, point to yourself, it was about you. Because don't we all have these feelings inside of us? Don't we all sometimes feel angry like Kalia? Let me see in your face, like a Kathaka, without making any sound. How do you show angry? Why didn't mommy give me my Cheerios when I asked for them? I don't want pizza for dinner, right? I want ice cream. So, I'm angry. Big eyes or small eyes? How about so happy? How would you show that on just your face, even adults? Very good. How about surprise? A wonderful surprise. Now, what if something scared you? And what if something was so hysterically funny without making any sound? How would you show that? Very good. Okay, well, that is the beginning of warming up for everyone joining me in some dance. So, I would like to invite any one of you that would like to come join up here. You are most welcome to. I'm going to stand a little bit ahead. And thanks to the wonderful audience so far. Careful with the wire. And you don't have to take your shoes off, but you're welcome to. Very good. Come around. And you can come right over here. Enjoy those friends. On the right side. What if Minnie goes? Look at these brave kiddos. Thank you. You can sit right there. All right, everybody. Keep coming, keep coming. But can you leave those behind so we don't fall on them? You can listen right there on the floor if you want to come on stage, okay? Come. You can stand right there in that empty space. Can we give... What? There's 5? Okay, thank you. Can we give everyone a round of applause for coming up here first of all? And being so brave? Now, one thing I forgot to show you is when we put our hands together, instead of saying good evening or hello or goodbye, we actually put our hands in front of our hearts, put our toes and heels touching, our feet together. We're going to face the audience. Audience, you can do the same in your chair. If you can, bring your feet together, hands in front of your heart. Just sit up nice and tall. Feels very good. It's a way to just feel nice and connected to yourself. And this is our position where we say Namaskar. Can you all say Namaskar? Namaskar means all, or Namaste, means all of the good in my heart greets and sees all of the good in your heart. Okay? It also can mean hello and goodbye and thank you and probably much more than that, right? But from my heart to yours. So, can we begin by starting in our Namaskar position? Heels and toes touching. Everyone follow me, even if you're sitting. We're going to drop our hands we're going to dance from the earth to the sky. And when we dance with our mind, now in front of your mouth, our voice and our heart. Okay, and everyone hold your ears. Okay, we hold our ears to remember all of our teachers and thank them for everything they've taught us. And then we go back to our mind, speech, heart, and drop back to the ground, to the sky. Mind, speech, heart. And together we're going to say, so this group up here is going to say Namaskar and you're going to say Namaskar back. Are we ready, group? And go. Namaskar. And the audience? Namaskar. Beautiful. What a nice exchange. Okay, are we ready to dance? Yes? Okay. We are going to begin as the smallest little seed, hiding under a lot of delicious dirt. Okay? Everyone, hands up here. And we are so cozy, taking a nap. We do not want to wake up. Using our imaginations, the sun is so beautifully warm, and the rain has given us all kinds of yummy water, and we're going to start to grow. Everyone come out of the soil, and we are going to grow into a huge tree. So now we show the tree trunk, and now we become the tree with our long branches and our leaves fluttering in the wind. What a beautiful breeze. We're going to sway in the wind. Beautiful job, everyone. And way above the treetops is a bird. If you can, it's a little tricky. Put your palms facing yourself, and you're going to stick your thumbs out and crisscross your thumbs. Okay? And if it doesn't work, don't worry about it. Just put your hands however you want, and you're going to flap your birdie wings. Yes, you did a great job. All right, you're going to flap your birdie wings. The bird's going to fly this way, and a big circle. And the bird looks down. And what does the bird see? Beautiful flowers blooming. Can you show me the flowers blooming with the right hand? And then the other hand? Doesn't matter which hand. This hand and this hand. And the flowers are blooming so beautifully because we are near the river. No falla in this river. Okay? All right. Can you try to lift your leg and stand on one foot? You don't have to, but try it. Shake your foot. Okay, and we're going to show the water with our hand. Okay, feet down. And we're going to put one hand on top of the other with our thumbs sticking out. And we're going to put fish. So the fish are going to swim in the water. And then all of a sudden they're going to jump out of the water. We're going to swim this way. And swim this way. And freeze. On the banks of the river, show the land next to the river, we are going to become a beautiful deer. Who does quiet coyote at school? Anyone does quiet coyote? Yeah? So can you show me quiet coyote? Okay, but these are actually going to become our deer antlers. Now, deer antler. Who has ever seen a deer? You seen a deer? Wow. Now, not all deer have antlers, right? But this deer has antlers, and those antlers are very strong, so we're going to stay way up. And we our bowls, our language, and we're going to use our eyes. Deer have very big eyes. Let me see big eyes. Okay, and we're not scared right now, but we are going to make sure the coast is clear. Everyone look this way and this way. Make sure the coast is clear. Nothing in the forest is coming to get us, so we're going to take a nice sip of water from the river. Yummy, that felt so good. One more, but let's make sure the coast is clear again. And a nice sip of water. Now I feel energized and ready to jump and play. So everyone, can you put your feet apart and then bend your knees and put one toe behind? Okay, if you can, it's a little tricky. But all we're going to do is hop to one side and hop to the other side. Okay, let's everyone, when we do that, we're going to say the bowls. Taquita. Everyone say taquita. Left side, diquita. Taquita, diquita. Taquita, diquita. Okay? Very good. Ready? We're going to do it a little slowly. 13, 14. Antlers way up. Jump high. Up. Diquita. Very good. Diquita. The audience antlers have all fallen. Diquita. 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 And hold. And now the deer hears something. Look around. You're a little surprised. Maybe even a little scared. What is that noise? We're going to turn. We didn't realize that there's an imaginary thunderstorm coming. So we're going to start making some sounds with our heels. First of all, very far away. So we're going to rub our fingers together. We're starting to come. And the water's going up into the clouds. And then we're going to do this. Can everyone say taka? Taka, taka. We're going to say it quietly first. Taka. Now louder, faster. Taka, 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 taka. Fast as you can go, loud as you can go. Taka, 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 And freeze. And all the rain has come out of the clouds. And the beautiful sun has come out again.
I come back and get the
Finished? The story. Can everyone go back to Namaskar position? Yeah? Can everyone say Namaskar to each other? Ready? Go. Namaskar. Beautiful. Can we give everyone a round of applause? Thank you. Talk about timing. We are right on time. So, thank you so much for having me here today. I'm happy to take, if we have time, I will take 3 to 5 questions or comments, observations, anything. Okay, a mix of adults and kiddos, please. Yes. How old do you have to be to start dancing like this? And so I have some gray hairs, which I covered up, but you, honestly, we dance from the earliest ages. I started dancing at age 4, but I grew up here in the US, and I actually learned ballet from age 4 to 18, and I did not discover Kathaka until I was 21. So it is not just for kids or women or girls, it really is for everybody. So you can start at any age. I do have classes, so you're welcome to ask me about those. But people always ask, and they say, it's too late for me. I want to have my daughter dance, or my son dance, or someone dance, but everyone but me, right? So, but that's what I hope to break for people. So, but of course, as you learn at a younger age, then you start to wear these bells sooner, your legs get a little stronger. My Guruji started learning at age 8 and 9, and went from there. So, yeah. Yes, question. Nice and loud like a Kathaka. Thank you. I was going to do a different dance where I was going to spread some flowers out, but these are just for decoration for today. But what it is an offering. My name is actually Anjali. So in Hindi, Anjali is this hand position, even though today it was a ball, right? It's also this hand position, and it's an offering to the divine or the universe with water. My sister's name is Archana, and it's an offering to the divine with fire. Two opposites. But it means an offering. So I put those there as just an offering to everyone today in this space to have a wonderful performance. Did you have a fun performance? And fun time dancing? Thank you. Okay, 4 more. Okay, what was our lesson from Kalia Daman? To be brave. Okay, can we have some brave souls? Just pop your finger up, hand up. Any questions or comments? Yes?
How long have you been?
So I started dancing from age 4. I was doing ballet. And then I actually went to college at Tufts University. And I tried every dance they could find because they didn't have ballet there. Literally everything until I stepped into a Kathak class. I didn't even know what Kathak was when I was 21, my junior year of college. And that's when I started this. And whatever that experience was, it just was right. It felt right and it stuck. So here I am. You can do the math later. Many years later. Okay? 2 more questions and I will let Jessie take the mic. Or okay, 1 more. Yes, my friend. Oh my goodness, we have lots of same questions today. Do you like the flowers? Do they make you feel good? Yeah, it's kind of nice to have some flowers, though they're not real. But it is just to add a little bit of a beautiful feeling to this space today. And it's an offering to you and to everybody. Yeah? Very good. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful summer. Thank you for having me.